RJ was about 3 or 4 months when we started to notice that he was having outbreaks on certain parts of his body. And so we went to see his pediatrician, and they recommended that we see a dermatologist because he was so young. My choice was to see an allergy specialist, but they didn't want to go that route. They felt he was pretty young for that. So I went along with their recommendation and we went to a dermatologist where they changed what detergent we were washing his clothes with, what kind of diapers he could wear and kind of wipes he could wear to see if there was less of an outbreak. So we didn't see much relief from that. So we were able to go the route that I wanted to go, which was an allergy specialist. So he was diagnosed with severe eczema at that time because the eczema was covering his body pretty much from head to toe. It was just spots at that point, though. It wasn't too bad off. Well, we started treatment, which was a steroid cream. One was different for his face. The other one was for his body. And what they wanted us to do was use it for 2 or 3 weeks and then taper off for a week so that his body could adjust. They called it the weaning process from the beginning. I always thought it was weird because I thought, how could you give the body something for 2 or 3 weeks, you see results, and then you pull it back and think that the body is going to be okay with that? So we did that for about, I want to say about 6 months. And when I saw that there was really no real relief for him, we were still having sleepless nights. He would wake up several times during the night. We were exhausted. He was exhausted. He was always whining and crying and scratching. When we would bathe him, there would be skin all around the tub. And we saw this for months and months and months. And as a mother, I just said, I've had enough. This is it. So I looked out for a different kind of practitioners. And so I had a friend. It was in December. I'll never forget it. And RJ was going to be turning 2 that next February. And she said, I went to this meeting and I've heard of this doctor and I can't think of the name of what it is they practice, but I'm going to share with you the information. So I said, sure, do that. At this point, I'm desperate because nothing that we're doing is working. We've tried everything. And as a parent, when you're going through it, you're just going through the motions. Because when I look back, I can't believe how bad things, really, really looked. But she said that to me, but she didn't provide me with the information, and I really didn't follow through. So it was about February 14th, I went to a meeting that she had, and she brought it up again, and I said, I really need you to get me that information this time around. And she did. The very next morning, she sent me Dr. Drury's information. And my husband called. I said, call right away and see how soon they can get us in. And they were able to get us in the following Tuesday. And so we came into the office, we got the x-rays done, we told Dr. Drury our story and how, we had endured this for the last year or so. And we were just looking for anything. We were desperate at that point. I didn't know anything about upper cervical chiropractic care. I didn't know what it could do for us. I didn't know much of anything about this practice. And so we gave it a shot. We came in the next day, RJ got his first adjustment. And I want to say just a few weeks in, we started to see really, really great results. By the time we were 3 months in, we definitely could see that his skin was healing. The inflammation was going away. I knew that he still had, his allergies, but he was starting to be able to eat things that he couldn't eat before without breaking out. And so we knew that his gut was healing, and we knew that his spinal health began to line up and be in order. As he got adjusted, he started to hold longer and longer, and his sessions were farther apart. And so 6 months in, after our first round of treatment, he looked great. He looked nothing like when we first started. So we are currently on our second round doing another 6-month treatment, and he looks absolutely wonderful. His severe eczema is gone from his face completely. He does still get outbreaks from time to time if we allow him to eat fried foods or certain things that we notice that will give him little breakouts in the creases of his arms or in the back of his leg, which is true to eczema. But overall, his health is 100% turned around. He sleeps through the night, and we noticed that almost immediately. To be exact, after his first adjustment, he probably slept for 4 hours straight. But no more sleepless nights. Our lives have forever been changed because of upper cervical chiropractic care.